Let's go pollinate some stuff. Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Dylan. Welcome back to my channel. So not only are we celebrating the first day of summer this week, we are also celebrating National Pollinators Week, which is June 22nd through the 28th. I love seeing butterflies and hummingbirds and bees in and around the garden. Every time I see one of them, I feel like I accomplished something. And I did this year make sure that I planted more pollinator-friendly plants. Especially the milkweed behind me, that is just is a game changer. Ever since I planted that, I have been seeing monarch butterflies in the garden, and I've never seen them before in the garden. So I thought to celebrate National Pollinators Week, we do an arrangement that, you know, with plants that would attract more pollinators into the garden. So I have a few plants here, most of them which I have actually never planted before, except for the lavender. Aside from that, I have never planted any of these plants before, so I'm actually very excited to grow them and to have them in the garden, see how they grow. They are all perennials except for this moss rose portulaca. This is an annual, but I thought not even sure if I'm going to use it, but I figured maybe I can use a few of them to kind of cover up any soil that, you know, may be showing. So, but we'll see how it is, because this is a pretty small pot that we are going to be using today, which is actually not a pot. This is just, you know, one of your crates that I got from IKEA that I actually used to store all my tools in. I decided to use it as a pot about a couple of years ago, and it cost me about $10. So all I did was I stained it with some wood stain, and that's it, and just to make it look a little bit more vintage. And I wasn't sure how well it was gonna last, but again, I've used it for a couple of years now, and it's still pretty sturdy. It's still pretty good. So for $10, it's actually not that bad. And a lot of these plantings, these are just going to be their temporary home, because I honestly don't have room to plant these in the garden. So I'm just gonna plant them all up in this pot right here, in this crate, and maybe leave them for the whole season, and after the season try to find a place in the garden for them. So I'm not really sure, but I just wanted to enjoy them anyway. But yeah, so that's the pot, and all you have to do is I took a burlap and just covered the whole inside of the crate with burlap. That way none of the soil comes off. And yeah, so I guess let me just go ahead and start planting, and we'll see how this goes. So here we go. All right, we're gonna start off with the lavender, and the bees love this thing. Oh my God! Like I have a lavender planted up in the garden right now, and it is just, the bees just love the lavender, and it just smells amazing. So I'm gonna put that right, all the way to the back. So this is gonna be facing kind of like the wall, not really the wall, but I'm gonna put it right where I actually bought a bee hotel or a motel last season. So I think I want to put this right at the bottom of that to maybe hopefully attract some bees to use that motel, because it's vacant right now, and I'm really hoping that they use it. But I heard that you need to order a queen bee to attract all the working bees. I'm not sure how that works. If any of you guys know, please leave a comment below. Or if you guys know where I can find a queen bee. I tried calling Beyonce, but she's busy, so just kidding. That's a bad joke. All right, so I got the lavender planted on this side, and I think I am going to be planting this Shasta daisy, and look how beautiful that flower is. I mean, it's just one of those, it's just beautiful. I mean, look at that. It's white and yellow. It's just classic color for flowers, and it says that this actually, butterflies and bees love this plant. So, right. And I think I'm gonna put that on my right and your left. Just put it on here. Ooh. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a pretty tight fit here. You know, so funny, every time I do one of these arrangements, you really don't know how it's gonna work out. But to be honest, it can't really go wrong with making arrangements full of flowers. So whatever flowers you use is always gonna turn out to be beautiful. All right, so that is planted up on that side. Next one up is a Gaillardia hybrid. And I mean, look at that flowers on these, just beautiful. It's got like a tricolor flower. It's got kind of a blush pink gradient, and I don't know, with the yellow tips. I mean, that's just a beautiful flower right there. So I'm hoping, so I think this is definitely going to attract some butterflies and some bees. I'll put that on the left, right here. How's that looking? It's even harder when you're doing it from, you know, when you can't see from the front what you're doing. I always just hope that it's looking as nice as I think it is from, you know, what I can see it from here, from behind. Oh my God. All right. Actually, let me go in front to see how that looks. That's actually not looking too bad. Nice, okay. And I always like to leave the burlap kind of, you know, hovering over the pot or the crate. I just think it gives it a more charming look. All right, so next one up, I think we're gonna put this one in the front. So this is called a Sundrop. Yep, Sundrops Calilopus. I'll make sure to put all the names on the screen somewhere, just in case you guys, you know, were wondering what these are called, or if I'm just saying them wrong. A lot of the names they use for these plants are just so hard to pronounce. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. All right, I'm gonna take some more soil out. I think I'm gonna tilt it a little bit forward. That way it kind of cascades out a little bit, I think. All right, let me check again the front. Not bad. It's actually not bad. All right. All right, so, you know what I forgot to do? I actually forgot to put some slow release fertilizer on this thing, so I think I'm gonna do that right now. I usually like to mix it up with the soil in the beginning, but no, it's fine. And I don't really measure how much I put on any of my planters. I kind of just eyeball it, and you can't, honestly, you know, it doesn't really hurt the plant whether or not you give it too little or too much. I do a water fertilizer. I do water use water fertilizer on all my plants once a week, so they will get some type of food even if I did forget to put some slow release fertilizer here. But it's always nice to just start them off with some type of food. I'm gonna need some more. Back here. So as you can tell, I'm trying something new here. I usually like to slow or kind of just, have music going while I do these arrangements, just so, because I always think I'm either not talking or talking too much, or not making sense. So if this doesn't work, we'll go back to the old ways. Let me know how that goes, or let me know what you guys think. All right. I mean, I'm really loving the combination of flowers so far with the, the orange and the purple and the white and the yellow. But yeah, I think definitely we are going to be using these to kind of fill up some of these, I guess, bald spots all around the arrangement here. So, and I love these. These are called Portulaca moss rose, and I've always wanted to grow one of these, but I don't know why I've never done it. But I love that they have just kind of different color flowers in them, so it just gives you a nice variety of colors. Alright, so and these are just plugs, so I guess I'm just gonna try to fit these here. I could probably fit some more. I don't know how Laura from Garden Answers make this seem so easy. Do you guys watch her? Oh my god, she literally changed the way I garden. I just love all of her videos. Laura, if you decide to ever watch me, hi. I don't know why you would, but just in case. All right, it's looking good on that side. Put some on this side. Ooh, I think I want to put some of these hot pink in the front. Probably use some more here. So I am packing this thing with a ton of plants, and I know a lot of these plants, they usually, if you plant them on the ground, they will get really, really big, maybe 5 times bigger than what they are now. But if you put them in a tight spot like this, they actually will won't grow as big. And again, it's like, this is just temporary. I'm just gonna leave them here for the season, and then try to now take them back out and try to figure out where to plant them in the garden somewhere. But yeah, I kind of like that look when all the plants kind of intertwine with each other. I think it's more charming to me that way. It's more natural. I put some back here. Oh, that looks. Let me check from the front. That actually doesn't look that bad. All right, so I guess all I have to do now is just wire them down and kind of clean this mess up, and then we'll continue, I guess, with the talk. So I'll be right back. All right, guys, well, that is it. This is our final product. This is our nice pollinator friendly arrangement. And honestly, I think it turned out pretty well. So we'll see how, everything kind of grows and throughout the season. So that should be interesting. I'll make sure to keep you guys posted and give you guys an update on how this looks. But honestly, I'm happy with how it turned out, and I'm hoping that the bees and the butterflies and even maybe the hummingbirds will also like this arrangement, but even if they didn't, I do. So but yeah, thank you guys again for watching, and if you guys want to know how to help save these pollinators, or what to plant to attract more pollinators in your garden, I'll go ahead and link some of the links that I found in the comment section or in the notes section below, somewhere down in the section below this video. So, but yeah, thank you guys again for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and like the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.